fix to do, and then we're gonna go to the track.
That's domestic as
All right, so we are gonna go to Road Atlanta later. It is Thursday. We're driving to the track tomorrow. But the truck decided to spring a gas leak. And so I'll show you, you can see the top of that fuel cap's hat, or that fuel hat is wet. So we're gonna turn the truck on and see where it's leaking from. Can't really tell just by looking at the top, but it's a pretty strong leak. It's spraying out from under the bed. So let's get going on that, get the car loaded, hopefully go to the track. That's just ridiculous. So look, as you can see, there's a fuel leak in that corner of that line. So I'm gonna have to take that line off, figure out a solution to get me to the track this weekend. That is terrible. It's like the plastic line. There's no rust down here, no anything. So guess I gotta take that line off and figure out a solution, probably cut it and put a fuel hose, and then we'll be good to go. So let's try to get this done. All right, so we are on Friday now. We're about to go to the track. We got to load the trailer up, get the car in there and drive. But we use these Dorman quick connect or nylon connectors to fix this fuel leak. You can see that in there. Basically cut both sides of the pipe, or the hose, the nylon hose. These work great, so don't do what I was gonna do and crimp a rubber line over it. That's what I was headed for. If I go in my bag, I had these already picked out and I had a line ready to go. I was just gonna crimp over it on both sides, hose clamp it, but those nylon connectors seem to work. Started the truck, no leaks. So let's get on the road to Road Atlanta, pull in, and get going with NASA Southeast for a track day and some wheel-to-wheel racing in American Iron Spec Iron Series. So, what's up? We just finished qualifying. Another group's out there today. Qualified pretty poorly, if I do say so myself. Had an issue with the car. Another, let me find it, pinhole. You can see that there. So just like the fuel leak on the truck, we had a pinhole in the heater line up here. It was hissing when I came back to the pits. So, you know, it's the weekend of pinholes, but hopefully we can go out and be a little better next time out. Was slower, the car was pulling timing because of the heat. The temperature gauge was getting hot, so the car was pulling timing, so it didn't qualify very well. The slicks are pretty good. I'd say they're doing great, other than they're a little slidey when you push them too hard. No big deal. So let's fix this heater hose and then get back out there for the race today. So we qualified. I don't know where will grid me, but we're gonna go race. So stay tuned for that. was it. Due to my grid position and working in American iron instead of spec iron, I was grid up front with the ST class, made a couple passes, and now I run open track for the next couple laps until we get a pretty spicy green-white checkered. So stick tuned to the end of this fast forward until we get to that green-white checkered. So prepare for a green-white checker restart with the entire field behind me, a slipping clutch. Just prepare yourself for turn 7. All right, so that's going to be it for the 2 races here at Road Atlanta. I'm already back at the house. Forgot to do an exit when we were there, but we got some work to do. We were about a top 3 car if we were running spec iron. We got to get the car down to class standards, and essentially the car ran great all weekend. Fixed a thing here or there, but no big issues on the car other than the clutch slipping. But really just got to hone in on my driver's skill, hone in on the car, get it really actually set up. Talking around with a lot of the spec iron guys, they're very nice. Shared some advice on how to set the car up, corner balance it, so on and so forth, things that I've been neglecting just because I want to get out there and race. So now it's time to start doing some of that stuff. The next race should be at CMP in November, I think. So a long gap between now, which is end of June, and November. We're not going to do the Daytona race, which is the national race. Very large entry fee. There'll be a lot of cars debating on going down there or not. But yeah, we're going to get back to the shop, and then we're going to get going on the car. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.